I am so unbelievably excited for this. I didn't even know this existed until today, which is February 18th. I saw a video from 25 Buttholes, if you're familiar with his content, and my jaw hit the floor while I was trying to do my workout in the gym. I'm going to go ahead and create my character and just kind of talk about my experiences and my game plan for this as we go along. So there will be cutting around and jumping. Just some goals though is I'd like to complete all the quests. I know membership isn't a thing yet. They're still working on it. I have to use my keyboard to turn, which is crazy. I'm trying to drag and it does not work. And also I have to click to continue instead of spacebar skipping. There's so much different about this that isn't in old school RuneScape, but I am incredibly excited to play this. I started playing in 2005, right at the beginning of the year, so this is right before I started playing. I do have a little bit of a game plan on what I would like to do. We'll get into that as we go. The first goal is definitely going to be to make money. My god, those logs look goofy. Whenever I started playing, the textures for a lot of things have been updated already. But we're going to go ahead and do Tutorial Island. And definitely catch 2 fish here because they tend to burn. But yeah, we're going to do Tutorial Island. And whenever I get to the mainland, I will update you guys on what my game plan is. There's going to be a bit of a learning curve to this path. I keep trying to scroll out, but there will be a bit of a learning curve to get used to how to play the game like it used to be. So, a memory I have of this game is getting stuck right here on Tutorial Island. I was stuck for about 45 minutes because I didn't know you could right click to prospect the rocks. I felt like a complete idiot afterwards, but luckily both myself and my brother figured that out. We were too stupid to just read the chat. Something I believe I'm going to do as well is go ahead and level up some of my skills. I believe you can cap them out at 3, or you used to be able to. So yes, there's level 2. I'm gonna level up some of my skills here. Ranged and magic for sure I will level up, and smithing I will also level up to 3 because some of the resources are pretty difficult to come by, and arrows, runes, all that good stuff, pretty difficult to come by early in the game, so I will level those skills up to 3 and continue from there. There's no membership stuff, so unfortunately I can't fletch arrows, and rune crafting is a slog in this game early on. I think I might have 1 extra copper ore. I'm gonna go ahead and smelt these. Do some math here. Okay, I need another 10, or can I drop this? Ooh, I can. I'm gonna try my best to fill up my inventory with as much stuff as I can. Make as many bronze daggers as I can. I don't think you can die on Tutorial Island either. I know in old school you can and can't. It's possible, but you really have to try to die. So I'm going to use up as much ammunition and everything that I can. I should be able to drop trick everything. Let's go ahead and smith some bars that I'm going to have to use 1 at a time, it looks like. That is an extremely ugly shield right there. I'm not too concerned about getting my melee stats up here. I'm going to be doing what everyone does and grinding cows pretty early on and trying to potentially make some money off the cow hides. I'm not too sure. But arrows and runes, I will definitely drop trick and just stack up a whole bunch of them. I'm not really too sure how many I'm going to need. However, I will definitely milk the ranged XP. I'm probably also going to be killing chickens. I might run to Varrock and see if there's anything, or even Falador and see if there's anything that is being sold there. More than enough arrows. Definitely going to use accurate style. Early ranged is incredibly slow until you get a couple levels and can actually consistently hit. Now that I think of it, I probably should have went ahead and went into the pen and picked up some bones for some prayer XP, because prayer XP is going to be extremely hard to come by. It's probably going to be the hardest skill to level. Maybe rune crafting will be harder. Definitely more expensive though, for sure. I wasn't necessarily thinking that I can't go back into the pen and pick up my arrows, and I don't think Vanica will give me any more since I already killed a rat. We're gonna milk these arrows for as much XP as we can. I only got 40 left. I think I had 150 to begin with. We're gonna milk these as much as we can. We did get level 2 ranged, which not much, but it will help. I believe the chickens also have a little bit lower defense than these giant rats. I could be wrong. They are level 1 or 2 though, so we should be able to hit on the chickens pretty decently. Maybe pick up some feathers, do some melee there, pick up even more feathers, and make a little bit of money. Alright, so we are out of arrows. We got pretty close to level 3. That's a decent start. Not really too sure what I want to do when I get to the mainland. I'm fairly certain, though, that I'm just going to start grinding combats, because that is the best way to make money in this game. Talk to the banker, and we will continue. Oh yeah, I'm rich. I'm definitely going to knock out some of the easy quests early, too. Just to get some extra XP and gold. I will probably do sheep shearer and cook's assistant. Oh, it's been a long time since I have seen that screen. Oh my god. That is pure nostalgia, seeing that screen. I think I'm disconnecting again. What is going on? So many people trying to play this game, it's crashing. Anyways, probably knock out some of the really easy quests early. Restless Ghost as well. And on my way to do Restless Ghost, I will probably head to Varrock. Okay. I will probably head to Varrock and just see if anyone's trading there. I'm sure some people are. I would assume that the forum is probably more accurate, or more active and better for trading, with just a couple hundred people online though. One final memory about Tutorial Island, also that loading screen is so nostalgic. Whenever I was playing this game for the first time, I opened my spellbook, and then I closed it and talked to Mr. Wizard here, and I didn't know I didn't know how to cast spells, because I just completely spaced how to open my spellbook. All this menu stuff was completely full. My brother did as well, and it took us multiple hours, like 2 to 3 hours, to figure out how to cast a spell to get out of the damn tutorial. And he came running up the stairs screaming, "I figured it out, I figured it out!" And he showed me how to cast spells, and it took us way longer than it ever should have to figure out how to cast spells in this game. Like I said, runes are extremely difficult to come by early game, so yes, this is tedious. RuneScape is tedious. I'm probably going to drop about 100 of these and cast them all off. I believe you should get splash damage as well. Make sure my runes don't despawn. You should be able to get damage from splashing though. There shouldn't be any tutors. From what I remember, the tutors were a newer addition to the game. So, no free 30 air and mind runes every so often. That should be good. We'll just cast all these off because I will be getting splash damage. I keep trying to zoom in. But I'm gonna cast these off. Oh boy, big boy damage. But there are no tutors, so I won't be able to get free arrows or anything like that. Probably going to take an axe and a tinderbox just about everywhere I go. So that way I can cook some food and just get some free XP while I level other things. But the no tutors thing is kind of rough. That's what makes Magic so hard. Your best bet is to buy your runes from other players or from the shop, but the shop doesn't carry a lot of runes, so good luck with getting some of these runes. I know High Alchemy is going to be a very powerful spell at certain points in the game, which is going to be awesome. It's just going to generate free money. Hopefully these chickens respawn a little bit faster, but High Alchemy is going to be a priority to get, and an even bigger priority is these 3 teleports right here and some law runes, just to save myself a lot of time running around and walking. Magic is extremely strong combat-wise, but that's probably not what I'm going to do. I will probably do more ranged training after I get some money built up. I'll probably train my ranged on hill giants and make some money off of them. Okay, so we're in the mainland. We're gonna take that. Oh boy. Are the doors shut? Is that door shut? Oh wow. That is actually impressive. Anyways, we are going to bank most of these items. Someone... Oh. Oh. I didn't know that this wasn't here. Anyways, I'm gonna check the world map. I believe, yes, there's a bank in Alcarid. So, God, what's the game plan now? That just kind of foils everything. I don't necessarily want to run all the way around the gate. I don't have 10 GP. You know what? We'll go to Draenor. And probably pick up the Imp Catcher quest along the way. Actually, you know what? We're going about this all wrong. We are going to start Restless Ghost. And then go to Draenor and then bank most of this stuff. And then probably run back. I believe you're the one that I start this quest from. Well, that's sad. You can't open up a quest guide. Huh. I am learning a lot about this game right now. Can't remove roofs either, which is kind of sad. Okay, Father Ernie, I know where you're at. Your house is definitely in a different place, and there's no hole in the gate there. So, I don't think there's a hole behind Lumbridge Castle either. So we're going to have to take the long way around, but at least we started this quest. Any imps along the way, they're dead. We will slay any and all imps along the way. They're going to be hard to find unless we go to Karamja. But we will slay the imps that we see. I don't even know if they can do damage. Oh boy, you're hitting me though. Okay, we're definitely gonna have to get some combat levels fairly early on. I don't know if there's anything aggressive in the swamp. What the Oh, why is there a bear here? That was not in the game whenever I first started playing. There used to be a bunch of goblins here. I do remember there being a glitched out tree somewhere though in here. It might have been like newer game, but there is a glitched out tree along this path, and I even think it has a rare tree emblem next to it, which is kind of cool. But it's glitched out. Also, I just realized that my audio is not capturing the game, so we're gonna see if we can get that set up real quick. So I wanted to do a really quick recap on how episode 1 ended. My recording software, whenever I got the game sounds working, really drowned out my voice, and I didn't realize it until it was definitely too late, until I was in the editing process. So I just went ahead and deleted the rest of the gameplay footage for that up until I get it fixed. I quit playing with the music on, and it was just completely annihilating everything I said. It was really loud. So I wanted to go ahead and make this clip and recap. I finished Restless Ghost. I yoinked some gloves off the ground before another guy got them. And I also finished the sheep shearer quest, got some gold, got some crafting XP, got some prayer XP, killed a few cows, got a few cow hides, I cut some logs so I could have some banked for whenever I needed a fire for my next grind after the cows. But I believe that was about it that happened in the episode. If you like the video, feel free to like and subscribe. There will be a lot more 2004Scape content in the future. I have quite a bit of stockpiled footage. I don't really get to play as much as a lot of people do, so my progress will be slow, but it will definitely be fun. Gmo out.